Okay, let's talk Knicks and Raptors last night. Apologize for the cold. I'm going to be sniffling during this. So I didn't watch the game live. I watched it afterwards, and I rewatched it again this morning because I was really, really frustrated with the initial watch last night. I looked at the box score before I went into the game, though, and I saw Barnes had a rough one. Ingram scored 31, looked like he played really well. RJ Barrett, 24 and 3 on 9 to 13. So I went into this tape going, RJ played great. Finally, he needed it because it's been really, really rough lately. Like, since he's come back from injury, it's been rough. I feel bad for Scotty Barnes at this point. What he's being asked to do on the defensive side of the court to cover up for how many zeros we have on the defensive end is leaving him with no juice on the offensive end. That guy battled all night, and it was egregious. In a playoff series, teams will have the ability to pick up on your weaknesses in your scheme and game plan game after game after game and expose your weaknesses. The Toronto Raptors have no chance in a playoff series. Not right now. Not with the way that Brandon Ingram and RJ Barrett defend. Brandon Ingram, we're used to him being a pretty lazy defender. He uses length once in a while, but overall, like other than length, like it's careless. It's lazy. RJ plays with effort. I just don't understand how a player that's been in the league this long doesn't understand how to rotate. He is being asked to do nothing on the defensive end. And that's not me being like rude. And I know the RJ fans are going to be pissed off and stuff about this because you guys just love the guy because he's from your city. He is being asked to do nothing on the defensive end. He has 3 jobs. That's it, right? He's being asked, don't get lost in transition. 5 or 6 times last night, lost in transition, standing in the middle, not picking up anybody. Egregious, right? He is being asked to handle basic switches and basic tags because he's not being asked to do like high-level ground coverage switches and recoveries because he can't do it. He's being asked to, hey, just like hedge and get back to your man. Tag, single switches, next man over switches, have backside assistance if you're low man because you're hidden on the worst offense player on the other side of the team. He can't do any of it. And then the number one thing he's being asked to do is just don't get back cut. And all year I've harped on this because he is the most defensively unaware player in the league, maybe. He just gets back cut more than any player I've ever seen in my life. Like, I have high school kids that I coach that don't get back cut this much. It's egregious. Last night, he was back cut like 8 times. You're being hidden on this defense side of the court and just asked to do basic, simple shit. And you can't even do it. In a playoff series, him and Brandon Ingram will lose this series unless they score 80 a game. They would need to score 80 a game to be neutral players because their defense is so egregiously awful. Something needs to be done with these guys. They don't want to defend. They don't care to defend. There's no defensive IQ. It's ugly all over the court. Like I said, I thought IQ had a rough game offensively. He gave effort. Pirtle, it's a tough matchup for him against the Knicks. But man, RJ Barrett and Brandon Ingram, the worst defensive performance I've seen from them all year, and that says a lot because they're awful all the time.